player. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the bearded wonder, aka the pod boss, aka Pod's gift, aka Pod's favorite bearded one, big tank from the west side, Girth Brooks, all that good stuff.
I'm gonna throw up every time.
Lord have mercy. Mr. Moore, AKAs and HBCU, Pinkies up. And we are here with another wonderful episode of Thursday Night Live where we talk about every and anything. If you want to be a guest, come on in. We don't bite. We might talk about you when you leave, though, but we don't bite. So come on in, be a guest. If you think you got the chops, hit me up in my DM, hit Leo up in her DM, whatever. But keep it cute in her DM because she will block you. All right.
Okay, talk to me nice.
Yeah, don't keep it cute in mine. Okay.
Okay, somebody feeling a little spicy.
Yeah, nah, keep it cute in mine too. Keep it cute in mine too, because it's already ugly in there.
Somebody over there with the Mr. Clean haircut and shit. Hair shining. He said, get in them DMs. Be a little messy.
Lord. Anyway, yeah, please don't. Please don't. I will forward you to my best friend, and he will get messy with you. All right. Uh-oh. One of her thick honeys calling her. So she frozen. But yeah. As you can see, it is me. It is Leo. We may or may not get Christina. She's doing security at the B2K concert right now. So she cannot be here. But I think the concert might be over soon, so she might be there. So we'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, this week we're going to do a little bit of podding. We're going to do a little bit of questioning. All that good stuff. Questioning, answers, all that good stuff. If you're in the comments, go ahead, comment below what you like, what you don't like, how you feel. We comment back, we might get you on the show. Some people that went from the comments to the show. So please come on the show. We don't bite. Well, I don't bite. Leo may bite. So come on the show. It's all good in the hood, So come on, do your thing. Oh, look at Leo. Leo's back.
My Wi-Fi said, oh, let me connect right now.
See?
And froze the whole shit. Crazy.
Well,
but hey, y'all. Hey.
Yeah, introduce yourself. Leo Khalifa, head ass over here.
Don't hate on the dude. The dude is doing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Leo Rochelle, aka Miss Especially Heinous, aka Auntie Silky Thick, aka Fatty LaBelle, aka the Fat Farrah Fawcett. Not tonight, you know what I'm saying? We going natural. AKA the Fat Girl 6, aka Miss Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Founder and creator of the Fat Girl Chronicles, PGC Media, and PGC After Dark. You can find us in all the places, doing all the things, having all the conversations. But also, I have a new TikTok. Go follow me, The Real Leo Rochelle.
Boy, you about to get all the way blocked. I know who the hell is coming on here.
That's me. That's me. I've been building out the PGC universe. It was time for me to separate and make my own little TikTok and whatnot. So y'all can see all of my things, my magic, my Black Girl Wonder, my shenanigans, and a little bit of whole shit popping off. If you don't know what whole shit is, you'll learn soon enough. Okay, but hey, y'all.
This nigga said- She said the whole shit. That's crazy.
They gonna learn about whole shit, the evolution,
Not the evolution of whole shit,
the evolution.
but it's grown whole shit.
This is growing through the whole shit.
This ain't the young millennial whole shit.
Nah, this ain't out here being a hoe no more. I mean, you
Uh,
might still be, but it's also about, learning and growing from the whole shit.
this the aftermath of the whole shit.
Right.
Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. You know.
And then stay tuned for the gospel according to this hoe.
Not the whole gospel. Oh Lord.
Gonna be a hell of a ride. It's gonna be a hell of a ride.
I see. So we're gonna do something a little different. A little different.
I'm here for
We're gonna
different.
talk a little bit.
Okay, let's talk.
You and I, we don't get to talk as much as we used to, and I don't like that for us.
I feel like
we've been doing. Look at that. See that? You see that? You see that? She was about to talk spicy, and then it cut her off. Look at that. So. Yeah.
She don't want me to be great. I feel like we've been talking more lately though, and I do love that for us.
Absolutely. We were it was trying to push us into that box of 50-50 relationships and all that type of stuff. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. Because it's easy to do. And people don't understand that. That is very simple to do. Anybody can just get a group of men and women in the room and be like, I don't like what you do. Well, I don't like what you do. That's a simple thing. But the hard part is to actually have the conversation. And Leo says it all the time. So shout out to the 3 people watching. Love y'all to death.
Hey y'all.
You know what I mean?
Share it with 3 people each.
There you go. I say 5. I'm greedy, but do what y'all gotta do. All right. So, what is more important to you? Being respected or being feared?
Respected.
Okay.
Yeah, give me my respect.
Yeah.
I feel like if people fear you, that means it's something out there that's saying that you're this kind of person to be feared.
Very much so.
And if it's a lot of people fearing me, what have I done in my life?
Well, some people are naturally the boogeyman that's walking around here.
Some people are, but for me, I feel like I'm more of a tornado and a rainbow combination. So that's nothing to fear. Now, some people do fear tornadoes.
I'm about to say people fear tornadoes.
But I'm more rainbow than tornado.
Okay. So you're like a skunk. Like you can look at me from far away, but don't get too close. I'm gonna hit you with something.
It depends. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times for me, I would just say for me, I am very approachable, but I do have resting bitch face. So a lot of people think that I'm mean initially.
Okay.
A lot of people don't necessarily approach me right off, but my energy says different. My energy is different than my face. Yeah. Because what people don't realize about me is that I'm always up here. Like I'm always in my head. So if you see me out in public and I'm just like frowning, but I'm like moving and grooving, but I might still have a frown, but I still actually might be doing this.
Yeah.
but I got a frown on my face. That just means exactly, sunshine. Come correct.
Yeah, that's that Leo. That's that Leo thing.
Yeah. And I'm always up here thinking, plotting, planning. And so I had a couple people that tell me that they saw me in public, but they didn't approach me because I looked mean.
Mm. Okay.
And I'm like, oh baby, I was probably in my head. I was probably singing. I said I was probably trying to remember what the fuck I came in the store for.
Yeah.
Probably trying not to forget something, you know. So I was like, well, you know, if you ever see me out in public, it's always good to, you know, it's always cool to approach. I've had people run up on me. Oh my God, hey girl. And it'd be a hug and a kiss on the cheek. Hey girl, hey, blah, 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 da, da, da. And they going on about their business. I have had the celebrity situation happen. Like, oh my God, it's you. And I'll be like,
right.
Hey. You know,
yeah,
like,
I get that one. I get that one.
So, yeah, just approach correct. I don't want to be feared. Just be respectful. Yeah.
So,
give me my respect.
What about you? I want to be respected with a hint of fear. You gotta sprinkle a little bit of fear on that for me. Not like Suge, you know, because you know that could when they fear you that much, then they try you. I don't want that.
Right,
you know?
But that's why I was asking, like, what have I done with my life for people to fear me? Because that's who was in my head. That's who I was thinking about in my head. Like, motherfuckers really fear Suge Knight. So, what have I done in my life that got people fearing me?
And old boy from Menace to Society said the reason why Suge is in jail now is because somebody wanted to try him and he didn't want to fight. So he backed the car out and ran the man over. That's what the old boy said. I don't know if it's true or not.
What?
Yeah, he was running from a fight. But I heard Suge ain't got no hands anyway. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother
day. As a big nigga, probably don't.
Yeah, he uses his size to intimidate. So, but yeah, I respect me. Please respect me. If you don't respect me, then I can't respect you. And my level of disrespect, I promise you, is way higher than your level of disrespect.
Okay, I be telling folks, Pablo. I be telling people, please don't take me there.
Yeah,
because once I get there, there is no filter. There is nothing keeping me back from tearing you to pieces. And I hold very true to my heart and my core that words have power. So I do my best to not ever use words that's gonna tear somebody down.
Yeah.
But also last week I did call a dude a sassy bitch. So, you know, it depends.
Hey, sunshine though.
Okay.
I was Joan of Arc in my former life.
In my former life.
But yeah, so I had people run up on me before. Especially back in the old days when I had like the gang of followers. I would be at work when I used to work for Walgreens, and I used to travel to different Walgreens, and I'd be sitting waiting for the computer to come up, and like women would just walk up to me like what you staring at? And it was like, you that guy from Instagram. I'm like, yeah. And they run back to their friends. Yeah, this him, girl. This him. I'm like,
not this him, girl.
You could have gave me the number or something. You just gonna walk up, look at me, and leave.
I didn't know if that was you or not.
Yeah, and then the other people, you know, they were like starstruck and all that. I don't get into all that. I don't like that. Funny story. Kaylani, that's how me and her became friends. She was a huge fan of me, and I happened to be working by her house one day, and I stopped, and she's like, "Oh my God, the Jester's here!" And the one rare picture that me and her had together is of her taking a picture with the Jester. She won't ever admit that's how she felt, But that's the true story. It's okay if you listen to this, you know it's real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those kind of instances be a little weird though, because you
It
be
do.
like,
oh, I made sure she came outside because I ain't know her then. I was like, we had to come outside to the street.
like I've never pulled up on nobody, but I have had those instances where I was at a bar with my sisters, and this chick, oh my God, I can't believe it's you, and walked up to me, and all of us is sitting there like, and she's like, I follow you on social media. You such and such and such and such. I'm a big fan. Oh my God, can I get a picture with you? And I'm still sitting there like, is this real? Because I'm like, I bet you that's how celebrities felt when they first became celebrities. And people like started fanning out. And I was like, okay. And then most recently, I had a guy tell me, like, he's always seen me on social media. And he's like, yeah, I always see your pictures on social media that you dress really well on social media, but I've never seen you outside. And so he was like, you really do be putting that shit on. And I didn't know, like, what you look like outside of the pictures when you be putting your shit on. Oh, baby, I be fine. I be fine. And I don't ever really get full bodies like that because I'm usually by myself. So I take whatever picture I can get of myself in my little fit. But yeah, it was
told
so
y'all should
funny.
be having them groupies. I told y'all. Y'all ain't want to listen to nobody.
What? Did you used to have groupies?
No, you.
Oh. I don't know. I will say though, it is different when you are always on camera and always doing stuff in this regard, because you end up clicking with people in such a weird way.
Yeah.
Or I've found myself like in the comments on stuff and then end up having a whole back and forth with somebody that's like on the show and I'm in the comments, and it's a whole thing. And somebody was like, what do you be doing to people? And I was like, nothing. Honestly, I don't do nothing. But that also came into play because, you know, I do Lyft and stuff. And my homeboy, you know, he does Instacart. So we'll be on our shenanigans on the phone all day. And he was like, Leo, why do these people get in your car and tell you all of their life story and all of their business and everything? I said, I don't know.
They need somebody to talk to.
I said, I don't know. But it's just random. And so I have been told that I feel like home to some people. And I like that.
Nice.
I like that analogy. So
who's weirder though? The female fans or the male fans?
The dudes.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah, I think because dudes are always trying to keep their level of masculinity and not look like a groupie or not look like a fan. So I think that's the biggest thing. Is like,
women don't care. Women like,
but they also don't want to look like a creep neither. When it comes to a woman, they don't never want to look like a creep. So that's the other part of it.
Like the woman, she came to me. I'm literally sitting at the photo kiosk. She's walking up to me like, "Hey, are you that guy?" I went to a college tour with one of my friends because her son was trying to go to Bowie State. The entire tour, this guy keeps looking back, like the entire tour, like he's not saying nothing. He's just looking back, like. And then she's like, "Do you know him?" I'm like, "No, I don't know him at all." At the end of the tour, literally, as soon as the tour guy's like, "Thank y'all for coming," he walks up to me. He's like, "Mr. Jester, I've been following you for 3 years.
I've been following you. That's how I knew to be here."
Can I take a picture with you, please? I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, nah, that's crazy. It's like
It's
an hour
always the
tour.
dudes.
This is an hour tour. He was like,
And I understand that because he wanted to make sure that it was you. But also he was wanting to make sure that he was keeping tabs that you hadn't left before he got a chance to say
his picture.
something.
He got his picture.
Yeah, he like, nah, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, he's still back there. Let me keep. Yeah, I get it. It's weird though, because we just regular people, but also we not regular people.
That's what I be telling people. You don't want to listen.
It's crazy.
What happened? You got recognized somewhere?
Yeah, we talking about the old days.
The old age?
Yeah.
Old days.
Oh.
And so he asked the question, would you rather be feared or respected?
Respected.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like to be disrespected.
That face says feared, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
You said that face say otherwise, but we gonna roll with it.
I mean, not really. I don't want to strike fear in nobody unless, I've warned them and they deserve it.
Yep, that's what we said.
I do it to kids. It is the funniest shit because I know how to do the mama face, the mama look, and I did it recently and it tickled the shit out of me because it was a little Caucasian boy in the bathroom with his mama, and he kept saying he didn't want to wash his hands.
Yeah.
So she has her back to me, talking to him, and he's sitting on the floor talking about, I don't want to wash my hands. And all I did was like move my mouth.
Yep.
And then he got up and looked, and he was looking at me scared. And then he looked at his mama like, save me, but she didn't know what was going on because I was behind her.
Yep.
That shit was the funniest. He got up off that floor and washed them hands so fucking quick because I'm like, no, you're the reason why we still deal with COVID and other germs. And why you up here arguing with him?
Right.
Hell no.
Oh, yeah. That mama look used to come in real handy with them little white boys when I worked at the private school.
Mm-hmm.
Or you put a little firmness in your voice and be like, did you hear what I said? And they're not used to that.
Nah. So at my schools, that works for half of the white kids. Because the other half, they live in like a racist house, so they don't care what a black man say to them. But the ones who, I'm serious, like you look at them, they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Okay." But the other half, they freeze up. But all the kids of color, like as soon as I walk in the room, they just stop talking. Like I went to a classroom yesterday, and they was acting a fool. As soon as I walked in, the entire 5th grade class just shut up. I ain't say nothing. I ain't even come in there to talk to them. I'll get to talk to the teacher. They all of them shut up. And she was like, "Thank you, Mr. Simpson." I said, "What I do?" It was acting a fool before you walked in that door. So I appreciate you. I was like, "Okay, I'll take it."
It be the presence of a black man because a lot of times kids don't ever see black male teachers.
Yeah. That's what the principal told me. The principal said, "We love that you're here. You're a good role model, this, that, and the third." So you sound kind of racist, but I like how she said it. So
No, but it's true. We were just talking about that last week when several of the administrators were out. And so we called for backup from some of the other schools. And the director of our after-school programs is a big black dude, and he's coach. He's not Mr., he's coach.
Yeah.
And his presence on campus was felt that day. The kids were better that day. Now, I will tell you, these particular kids over here are heathens. And now, I just left. So remember I told you guys I wasn't going to be here. No. These parents are just as bad as these damn kids, and is why these kids act like this. And so I told the principal, I said, as soon as you guys formally start the ceremony, I'm out. I'm not staying here. I said, y'all got it. Y'all got it from here.
I got it from here.
That's why I'm here with y'all.
Okie dokie. Shout out to the bad kids. Okay, let's see what we got. Would you rather be needed or wanted? And shout out to Lene Brown for this question. It's on her page.
I'd rather be wanted.
Okay.
There's something about, and we've talked about this before, make sure whoever you're in a relationship with actually likes you.
Yep.
And that's the base point of that.
Mm-hmm.
But being needed a lot of times will lead to resentment and being taken advantage of because you're needed.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like you're a resource more than a love interest. You know?
Yeah, I know. Sunshine says both. I kind of lean towards both, but I'm like 80% wanted, maybe about 20% needed. I need a little bit of that need in there, like sprinkle a little bit of that need on it.
I could get with that, but you asked us, would you rather?
I know.
For once, I picked a side.
I know. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm the one not following the rules. It's okay.
Listen, because I'm over here like tussling. I'm over here like, yeah, damn, which one? Because there is something. I think I'm with you, Pablo, like 80-20. Because there is something about being needed by somebody.
Just a little bit. Not like needed.
Not like they need you as a resource or they need you like to sustain.
Mm-hmm.
But there is something that you have that ain't nobody else gonna give me, and I need you right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I just want your company. No, I need your company.
Yes.
That's a that's a different feeling. That is a different level of expression. That is a different level of desire for me. If you be like, no, I need your energy. Of all the people's energy that you can have, you need mine.
Like get
Don't
all
worry
the,
about it,
baby.
baby. I'm gonna get on the flight tomorrow. I'm on my way.
You better get all the text messages.
I am on the way, sir. Cause what? I think that's why I really love. If y'all haven't heard that song, it's called "Here" by Kenyon Dixon. Go listen to it. That's what that song is talking about. Like truly, truly needing that person. He said FaceTime is a great time. Texting is a blessing. But babe, I need a deeper connection. I want you here. Listen. Flash, okay?
I want
Flash.
But I need you. Okay.
Exactly, sunshine.
Okay.
Like I could make do with this person.
Mm-hmm.
But I need you. Like, yeah, they'll do for this current situation, but I need you because you're the one who gone.
You know that they call it people like that simps nowadays, you know.
Fuck what these people call it. That's what we really be out here needing and for real life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a dude or a female. Because it's okay for a female to say that too. I mean, it's absolutely okay for a female to say it. It's okay for a dude to say it too.
Females won't fix their lips to say nothing like that.
Shit, let me get one. Wait. Let me get one.
Yeah.
I need you. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, why you need me so bad? What's wrong with you? That's when the fellas get all the questions. Like, you can't talk like an R&B song because they're like, why you talking like that? Like, what's wrong with you?
I think she's saying we'll follow my filter.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I get to want it because that's the big argument of, do you want me to come over? And the fella be like, you can if you want to. Like, no, do you want me to come over?
If you say you can if you want to, and I said, do you want me to come over? I'm not coming.
See?
I mean, you can if you want to. Nah.
Yeah, if you can, if you want to.
So this is the difference when the different. Oh, if I can find that video, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go off and see if I can find this video that explains it perfectly. But the difference is that there is a solid understanding. You can if you want to does not express that you desire my company or me being present with you.
But if I'm saying I'm chilling, I ain't doing nothing, so you can come through if you want to.
No, but if
I'm just asking. I'm not. I ain't one of them.
No.
Exactly.
I'm saying it's exactly that though. It's the being wanted. I want you to want me to come over. That it's the being wanted part.
That's just like saying I'm not really doing shit, but I want you to come over and not do shit with me.
So that's how you put the answer.
That's totally different than saying you can come over here if you want to. I ain't really doing shit, but I would love for you to come over here with me.
But if you don't want to, then don't come over.
It don't matter what I want to do, nigga. If you was over there cutting grass and you said, come over here with me while I cut grass, I'm finna sit on the porch and make lemonade, my nigga. What are we talking about?
Okay.
And if I ask you if you want me to come over, that means I want to, and I want you to want me to.
But why wouldn't I want you to?
Because
That's
some
the question.
motherfuckers don't want you to be in their presence.
Or they're not in the mood right now, or whatever. But either way, it's about that I want to know that you want me to.
Fellas, are y'all in the chat? If y'all in the chat, fellas, come on. Help me out.
I mean, it's I think it is a fine line between the two. You know what I'm saying? Saying I want to come over, or saying you can if you want to. Yeah, you come over if you want to. That doesn't sound like you really want me to be there. It kind of sounds like you're being very passive about my presence.
So.
And of course, I want to come over, but I don't want to come over if you don't want me to come over.
So I'm gonna tell you this, okay? If it was reversed, and the woman said you can come over if you want to, the man gonna put on his socks and slides and shoes. We outside.
That's because y'all easy. Y'all are so motherfucking easy. But also,
you got out to hear what you said.
Men are easy. Men are easy. It don't take much. It don't take, because you know why? And I'm gonna die on this hill, Leo. Okay, I don't care what you say. You make all the faces in the world. Men love unconditionally. Okay, so we don't care. We have no conditions in our love. Okay, you just love us. That's all we need. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say it every week. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a shirt that says it. Okay.
From my 50 years on this planet and the shit experienced in that time, I call bullshit.
Now, this is what I will say. Men are easier because when it comes to those kind of things, they don't necessarily have the emotional attachment to words that women do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say certain things to us, it is the energy in which you say it. It is the way that it's presented to us. Because you saying you can come over here if you want to does not necessarily express your desire that you want me present. You saying, yes, I'm not really doing anything. I'm about to cut the grass and probably watch a couple of movies, but I would love for you to be over here with me. Says something totally different. It is expressing my desire to have your energy here while I'm doing absolutely nothing. Because a lot of people, when they're doing absolutely nothing, they want to do absolutely nothing by themselves. But if I want to do absolutely nothing by myself and then tell you to come over here and do absolutely nothing with me, that means that's a whole different type of situation right there. What did it say? Men are not as complicated like us women make them out to be. Absolutely not. That's what I said, y'all easy. Let me go find the video. I'm still here, but let me go find this video because it's perfect.
Because I'm telling you, you make a man a good turkey and cheese sandwich, something to drink.
Not
put it on a plate.
I'm
telling you, put it on a plate, cut it in diagonal with a little lettuce, little tomato.
Man.
They don't get that. Nobody does that for them. So they be like, you know what? She loves me.
And once again, I'm gonna call bullshit, because fuck a turkey and cheese sandwich. If I love your motherfucking ass, I'm cooking you full-blown meal.
Period.
But that's what we're trying to tell you. We're not that complicated. A sandwich with some chips and something to drink.
Y'all gotta set higher standards.
That's but would you rather have a turkey sandwich and chips, or would you rather have fucking enchiladas or meatloaf or fucking grilled salmon?
See? So a man will look at that as like, you ain't gotta do all that. Like, you ain't gotta go out your way to do that. Like, we love it.
Yeah.
We'll eat it. Yeah. But in our head, it's like, you don't have to go out of the way.
Do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. See how that works?
See, when we do that, it's
because I don't have to do shit.
When we do it, it's to impress. Y'all just do it just to do it. And we're not.
We do it out of love a lot of times.
We do it out of love.
Because men are always saying, what happened to the women that asked, have you eaten today?
Yeah. But you know, but we talked about this. Men don't get that love no more like that. It's only a few of us out here getting that love like that.
Well, they should get therapy and stop acting stupid.
The therapist can't love me.
No, but the therapist might help you stop acting stupid.
Okay, Pablo, I just sent it to you.
Okay. So it said that just makes me want to do more because it's not expected. Yeah, because men, turkey and cheese sandwich. Promise you, I am happy with it.
And I will say, just because we're talking about sandwiches, I have been told on many an occasion how good a goddamn sandwich I make.
Period.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
with the different kinds of cheese and the boar's head salad, like sandwich dressing, and the pickles that are cut in sandwich slices, and crispy ass lettuce.
That's all I'm saying.
Little avocado on there.
Oh, you know, you gotta have the avocado.
A little hot jalapeno, jalapeno.
I like to put cucumbers on a sandwich. It gives it a little crunchy, refreshing.
And that's what I'm saying. And then you give a man something he never experienced before.
Why y'all not experiencing somebody making a good sandwich?
We're saying y'all at the top of the competition. Like, oh, I went to her house. You know she put avocado on my sandwich. I ain't never had no avocado on my sandwich before.
Y'all so easy. That's why y'all be ready to pull them drawers down.
Exactly.
Yep. Because I keep 3 kinds of mustard in my fridge.
See?
Yeah, that's why y'all be so ready to pull them drawers down. Y'all ain't never had a good sandwich outside of your mama.
Or they'll be like, they'll ask their homeboy, like, yo, you ever put cucumber on your sandwich before, bro? Like, nah, why you ask? I went to Shorty house. She put cucumber on the sandwich, bro. Like, cucumbers? I gotta try that.
Let me tell you, I did something before. I was talking to a guy and he was he vegan or vegetarian? Either one. But he didn't eat meat.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew we were spending the day together, so I did like a taco bar.
Mm-hmm.
But it had like the impossible meat, and then it had the plant-based meat, it had the plant-based like chicken situation, and then it was like vegetarian refried beans, rice, all of that was laid out because I knew he couldn't eat the meat, so that's what I made for us for that day.
That's thoughtful. You thoughtful.
I try to be, because I like cooking and I like people eating. I like to feed people. And if I like to feed you and I ain't making something you can't eat. What you say, Christina?
Nothing.
Thoughtful. Taco bar? A whole bar? Man. Yeah, yeah, you was talking discussion right there. You top of the discussion right there.
But also, he brought a gift when he came to my house.
Oh, look, he knew it. See,
he brought some glasses.
Okay.
Glasses and then some wine. And these glasses are nice as hell. I was like, okay. Frosted.
You the connoisseur.
I was like, you took these out your mama cabinet, ain't it?
Oh my God.
You the connoisseur.
This is something your mama had sitting around still in the box.
It'd be like that.
He was like, I'm finna go to this girl house. Let me take this over there. You ain't finna get
not out his mama's cabinet.
Girl, listen. Well, they were still in the box and everything. I'm like, these some nice ass glasses. You must have took these from your mama.
You gotta impress her.
I was impressed.
See?
I don't even remember that man's name. But them glasses in the cabinet.
You know what?
I remember he bought me them glasses though.
Hey, yo.
Hey. Hey, listen.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, sir. Yeah, man. We're simple, but we're not simple. Like we're like a blooming onion, okay? And you just gotta keep peeling back and peeling back.
Oh, I was about to say musty.
So yeah, so you just gotta
okay, Shrek.
The easy stuff is up front, you know. The easy stuff is just like, yeah, she actually made me a sandwich. Then you get hit with the childhood trauma of, you know, my mama didn't love me.
No, for real.
You know what I mean? Like it'll be like something simple. You're like, you move the remote control, like,
why the fuck you keep touching my remote? Not remotes.
Right.
Remotes with
exactly.
a CK. Why you keep touching my remote controls?
Oh, see, you take a man on a picnic and make him take his shoes off.
I can't wait.
You make it, man, and make him take his shoes off. I promise you, he ain't going nowhere.
Put that little blanket down. Make him lay his head on them soft ass thighs on the ground. That nigga getting grounded. We know what we be doing.
See, but we do that to a woman. It's like, oh, this is nice. I did it last week with my girlfriends. Like,
wrong woman. Cause the nigga take me on a picnic.
Okay, Jason's
I'm
lyric.
just not gonna say the rest.
Okay, Jason's lyric.
Actual facts. Okay. Feel the dreams, my nigga.
Okay.
Feel the
Wash
dreams.
my feet.
Listen.
Fellas,
Okay.
fellas, if you washing their feet in the middle of the park, okay, I'm hating. But do your thing, okay?
Oh, me too. Cause what the fuck you washing my feet with? Dirty ass pond water? Get away from me.
Hey, listen. It depends, cause if we just came off the beach and you washing my feet with some, hey, listen, we finna go home get in the shower anyway. Wash your waist, sir.
Oh God.
Hey, you know, I had a nigga tie my shoes before, and I thought that was like,
I'm telling you, someone tied my shoes before. I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling like that.
swear to God. I was at the shoe store picking up my shoes, trying to get ready to try on the shoes. He took the shoe out of my hand, did the little laces and all of that. Did the little tie shit situation, held it so I could put my foot in it. I was like, well, sir, I do declare.
Not fried green tomatoes.
I do declare, okay?
Oh,
period. God. Work me over.
Lord. All right, here go your video, Leo.
And then when a man says, you can come if you want to.
I want you here with me. I want you to be here. You should be here. How does that make you feel when I say that? Now, I'm somebody that likes to simplify, so let's make it even more simple. I want you. Now what? Where's your debate now? Pull up. That's 2 words. Doors open. Come through. Have some. I got you. I can't take care of you over there. I can love you from anywhere, but I can't take care of you the way I know you want me to take care of you if you're way over there. Pull up. Now, how does that make you feel when I say that? Exactly.
I'm on my way.
I swear to God. I'm doing 80 and a 60 fucking ticket. Cause I can, okay. I can't take care of you from over there, sir.
I can love you anywhere.
But I can't. You're welcome, Pablo.
You already know what that is. That's about to be in the same message.
Listen, now fuck some pants. I'm finna grab a dress and some slides.
Shit, I might just grab a trench coat.
I'm on the way.
No, I'm on the way.
2 wheels, okay? You know that video that they always be using when they be talking about bitches be jumping over the hill?
Mm-hmm.
With that car flying in the air, that'll be me.
He said maybe some pants.
Maybe some pants, okay? And I forgot my drawers, because what I need them for?
Did you not hear me? A trench coat. That's it. That's all I need.
Lord have mercy. That makes sense.
I don't need nothing here. If it wasn't against the law, I'd be out there running. I'm pulling up.
Oh god.
birthday suit. Cause what? It's gonna be some real good loving body rocking knocking boots. Okay. Cause what? I want to see if that work on a dude though. Let me. I'm gonna test it out.
Yeah.
Test this out on y'all.
It man. Yeah.
Dang, I gotta see. I don't like nobody like that right now yet.
But he gotta have his own place though.
Yeah.
It don't hit. It don't hit. It
It
hit
don't
different.
hit if he ain't got hit.
Right.
Talk your shit, Pablo.
Right. Because if you live in that home with your mama, your auntie, your grandmama, all them, then you like come over. Of course he coming over. Like he got a full ass house. But if he in his house watching some damn anime and you be like, yo, pull up, cause I want to take care of you. He putting on the slut clothes. All right.
And I love when they put the slut clothes on.
He put the slut clothes on. All right.
Put them motherfucking basketball shorts on.
You know what I mean?
and then y'all be putting that little wife beater in that in that hoodie on. That hoodie, the wife beater, the basketball shorts, the Nike socks, and
some niggas just wear the hoodie with no shirt. It is the hoodie. So when you take that hoodie off, you boom.
Baby, come to me. Cause I love you.
Yep. Take the slide.
Thinking of you. Yes, come on.
Yep. Getting that man.
What is that? Oh, the period. No, for real.
Bruh. And don't let him come over there. He got a bottle of water in his hand. I mean, he's getting himself hydrated. He already knew it was about to be.
Wow.
And smelling good.
He did one of these. And then walk through that.
Then listen, let me tell y'all something that we love. Let me tell y'all something I love. Okay. And I think I'm a little toxic, but I like, like if you get the kissing on their neck a little bit, and then you can still smell their cologne, like.
Okay, fellas, if you in the chat, you watching, hit it on the side, hit it underneath right here, okay?
Cause you get that little nibble on their neck, then it be right here. Or when you can still smell them after they done left.
Hit it right underneath your chin, fellas. Most of the time, your women are shorter than you. So they're right underneath you.
That's what I'm about to say. She got to be shorter than you for that to count. But that right here, where you could do this.
That's why they want our clothes, fellas. Okay, they want to keep smelling us.
It don't be because we just want the clothes. It's because we want to smell you, daddy. Because we want to smell you.
Because if we can smell you and it's big and baggy on us so that it's like cozy, it's like being wrapped in a hug.
Yeah, I haven't had that experience in quite some time because it's always little niggas that won't talk to me.
Like, what am I gonna do with this?
Listen. Boy, I'm gonna use this as a head wrap. Give me this little ass shirt.
Did not say a fucking head wrap.
I'm gonna use this as a turban. Thanks, baby. Yes, Lene.
Okay.
What she say? I can't see it. It's too small.
She said when you can smell him on your sheets.
Yeah, right before you wash them. Please wash them, ladies.
Listen, the pillow. Right on that pillow.
Okay.
Okay.
So Leo, you know what I mean? You was in a 27-year relationship. Christina, you was married. So I got a
Not a
question.
27-year relationship. That sound like I didn't ask no. I didn't put no
Every
pressure
time you
down.
talk about him, every time you talk about this nigga, it's been years. I don't know the exact dates and times, but it's been some years. So, does a ring means any given time, any given where?
What, that we humping?
on both sides. Like if you want it, it's on. If he want it, it's on.
Shit, we didn't have no ring. But absolutely.
Okay. So I mean, like 3:30 in the morning. Okay.
Now,
I mean, that really depends on the relationship, because sometimes in a marriage, especially if y'all got little ass kids, some people don't be in the mood, or they be tired, or sometimes the romance be gone. It should mean that, but I don't think it does.
Sunshine said anytime, any place, and that's word to Janet.
And that's word to Big Bird.
I dropped them draws. Lord.
I definitely say, yeah, let's get it. Let's get to it. Like you said, now 3:30 in the morning, I might not be very coherent. You know? But you know,
especially if I got to get up at 6 to get ready for work.
That's when you make that. That's when you have lazy love.
Okay.
That's that lazy love. You stay on your side. You stay laid on your side, and y'all don't get it taken care of. I promise you. I promise you.
Okay. Can he say no?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because some ladies feel like that a man can't say no. They're not supposed to say no, because if he does say no, he's saying yes to somebody else.
Nah.
That's insecurity.
That's when it comes into knowing your partner, knowing their habits, knowing how they move.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, if your partner is always on go, and then they be like, "No, I'm not in the mood," then that's when you inquire, ask questions. What's going on? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us go straight to the insecurities.
If you don't get your big fucking ass out the fucking way.
Who else you out here fucking? Who else? Like, no.
Either that, or someone's telling them that they're fucking. So
that's not necessarily true, especially if a man has a hella physical ass job. That nigga be tired.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think even if, you're not having sex necessarily because of whatever hundreds of fucking reasons, it's all about what the intimate connection is, regardless, outside of sex. Because if y'all are connecting on that level, then you might be okay with not having sex for a while. This mother, I swear to God, I want to rant.
Because that was a debate. That's a debate that's been going around on Facebook today. Like, don't get married if you don't want to have sex with your partner every day.
Yeah, see?
And somebody in the comments said, you mean like 365 days out? Because, nigga, what about life in real fucking life?
Life is life and all the time.
So in real life, you want me to be humping every day? Yep. No, that means we ain't really being productive people if we got time to be humping every day. Mm-hmm. I see every couple of days.
Yeah, I'm good with every couple of days.
Yeah.
But also, it's Men's Mental Health Month. If you know a man, hug a man, tell him he's gonna be all right. Sometimes the brain locks up, and when the brain locks up, niggas don't want to do nothing.
That body is not gonna follow.
Exactly. So, and it's not like he doesn't want to. The brain's like, nah, bro, we ain't doing this. Like, so yeah, talk to your man, talk to your lady, make sure everything's fine. Before y'all jump to conclusions thinking somebody is doing something. Because some people ain't doing nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. If you have that that intimate connection, number one, you can feel what's off and what's not, and number two, y'all are talking anyway because you got that intimate connection and y'all talk to each other.
And you have to care if something's going on also. Because some people don't care. Like, they be like, oh, he's going through it. Well, I'm going through it too. You know what I'm saying? So, in this era of Me Too, the other Me Too, not that Me Too, the other Me Too of I'm working all day, well, I work all day too, or I'm doing this, or I do this too, that's killing a lot of relationships as well.
That's because they're both using fucking excuses and not making time for each other. If you want to be with someone, you have to actively do the things it takes to be with that someone.
You know what? That's the one thing that I do not like that a lot of people do. If I come to you with a grievance or something that I find wrong, that is not your time to voice your grievances. Like
I was guilty of that.
You don't wait until I say something or I have a grievance with you to tell me about my grievance, because then it sounds tit for tat.
Yep.
Like, if you have a grievance, come to me when you have it. Don't wait until I be like, yeah, I don't like how you did. Oh, that's what I meant to tell you too. Like, back up.
You remember when you left your shoes on the steps?
Because now I don't care, and now I'm finna get petty. Because why you wait until now to say something?
Right. Yeah, I was definitely guilty of that. Yeah, don't do that, people.
Fuck you.
Okay, then.
All right.
I'm tired of these people.
I see.
And it's typically the less than mediocre, non-melanated genetic mutation ones.
The envelopians?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. Oh! This is kind of a play on all of this put together. So, would you rather be loved or respected?
Now that one is absolutely, it needs to be both.
Yeah, I want both. Why I gotta choose between being respected or being loved?
Because some people just want somebody
if
to
you
love them.
truly love me, you gonna respect me anyway because you love me.
Some people don't see love that way.
Well, then they don't love me right. Been there, done that. No, thank you.
I get what you're saying though, because some people don't necessarily see love or being loved as a necessity to be in a relationship or that kind of thing. Like the song Kendrick say, what do you say? Pretty much, I'd rather for you to respect me than to love me.
Yeah.
And then love me.
Shout out to Kendrick. Love may follow. I hear that. Love may follow. Could you live without being loved?
By my partner?
I mean, like just go through the world without being loved. Just
no.
Why not?
No. Do you know that love is one of the truest, highest frequencies that we can? One of the highest.
No, period. Put a period on it.
One of the highest ways that we are able to care for one another and to be able to respect one another. Because even if you are just loving yourself by the way that you love yourself, you are going to naturally give other people respect.
Mhm.
So no, I could not operate in this world without love or being loved or loving on someone else simply because I say it all the time. I was created in love. I was born in love. I was raised in love.
Mhm.
I cannot operate outside of love. That just don't feel right.
Okay.
That just don't even seem like a life worth living without love.
So
That must be nice for you.
I feel like it's nice for everybody that I encounter simply because I know how to love people without
so
necessarily being.
I was talking about being raised in love and all of that good stuff. That must be nice for you.
yeah. I was there with you. But let me ask you, Leo, because
Yeah.
you have that unique gift to know exactly how to love on somebody.
So she was raised in love.
But everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 9 billion people on this planet. You know how to love everybody individually and make them feel like Leo loves me, so I'm gonna be all right. How do you do that? What is your secret?
Honestly, it's just allowing people to be who they are. Because a lot of people enter connections or exchanges with people looking for something in return from the jump. Like that's not how love works. That's not how love operates. You give love regardless of who somebody is, regardless of what they've been through, regardless of what they've dealt with. So I could easily love on you and not know none of your shit.
Translation. Leo was raised in love, so she knows what real love is and knows how to love.
Because love doesn't require anything. You are not required to do or give anything when you are being loved. Like, and that's why a lot of us feel like I'm not enough, or I'm too much, or I'm this, or I'm that. And we feel like we are unworthy or undeserving of love, but you don't have to do anything to receive love. And not to be overly spiritual or all Christian like or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the words say God is love. You are made in his image or created in his image. So therefore you are love. So you don't have to do anything or be anything other than yourself to receive love. And I feel like a lot of times when I encounter people or when I come to knowing people or meeting people or whatever, the way that I give love is genuinely based on that principle that you are who you are, but you still deserve to be loved on. You got some fucked up shit, I got some fucked up shit, but you still deserve to be loved on. I don't require you to be a certain way or to be a certain thing for me to love you. Which is also a problem a lot of times for me. Because people aren't used to that or feel like they have to contribute something or give something or show up in a certain way or act a certain way in order to receive love. And that's not how I operate.
That's me.
Yeah, that's not how I operate.
Is that why you get mad when I disappear on you?
It has actually made quite a few of those who feel like they're supposed to give something disappear.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, why she want to live on me? I don't know what this is like. I don't understand it. Bye. Let me leave.
I don't understand. What we doing? All right, here we go. What we got here?
I feel like it's the other way around. A lot of people claim they love you, but hurting you the whole time. If I respect you, I'm not going to intentionally hurt you.
Okay. Love is patient. Love is kind and keeps no record of wrongdoing. I ain't never been loved then.
Now, it did not say
I was literally just going to say that.
in that space, though.
Oh,
because people are human, but also have to remember that love keeps no record of that.
okay.
Now, I do have to deal with my shit, and you got to deal with your shit. But that don't mean I don't love you. I just have to navigate my feelings and emotions in this space differently in order to not keep a record of wrongdoing or hold it against you.
Gotcha.
So it's different. And then also, to what Lene said about intentionally hurting someone.
Mhm.
The truth of the matter is that even it being loved and being respected, that there are going to be moments that I am going to be human.
Mhm.
Now, I may not intentionally hurt you, but hurt is going to happen because of my human.
Gotcha. Okay. And then Sunshine always asking me questions. Can I live without being loved? Yeah. I'm gonna be a miserable individual. You might not want to be around me, but yeah, I can live without being loved. Truth be told, I did it for a long time, until I found some people that loved me and they actually cared about me, and I can't disappear because they won't let me. Leo, Christina, random text messages, hey, what's up? But yeah. So yeah, I can. Do I want to? Not anymore. Not anymore. I want to be around people who actually care about me, who actually love me, who allow me to love on them. Because I see love. I see what it looks like now. Before I didn't. I grew up not knowing what love was, Grew up without knowing what it was. So now that I see it and I understand it.
But also, could it be that you didn't grow up not knowing what it was, but what those that were around you that loved you knew as love was different?
Definitely. Me and my mom had that talk. We had that talk. And I realized she loves me. It's just her way of loving was not conducive to my mental health.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I also had to remember that she was a single mom with 2 sons,
Mm-hmm.
one on the spectrum. So she's dealing with him, and she got this other weirdo ass kid who just want to sit in the room all day and don't want to talk, And then I gotta remember also that I'm the age now that she was when I was getting ready to go to college and my brother was about to go to college. All that's stressful trying to figure it out. I can't take care of myself. She had to take care of 2 of us.
Okay, listen.
So the way she loved.
The age I am now, my mama had 5.
See what I'm saying? Like,
shit.
Yeah.
My mama shouldn't have had children.
Oh, Christina.
No. I'm not saying that like I shouldn't be here. I'm saying it like
it's just always funny the bluntness of when you say stuff because your face be like, and
yeah.
I mean, the truth be blunt. Like she shouldn't have had children. Like yeah. No, I spent a lot of years looking for love in all the wrong places because I was raised in resentment rather than love, and it was very apparent.
Yeah. I was looking for love in the wrong places because I wanted TV love, like how the parents and stuff was on there, and my mom couldn't do that, and then her friends were in the same boat, so they couldn't do it. So I was like, I just wanted.
That's why you were hiding under the table. You give me that. You know you're not supposed to be playing with that.
One of the things that I find, like as we get older, and I was having this conversation with somebody else, is like the middle ground
Mm-hmm.
for people not necessarily raised in love and then not raised on the other end, but
Mm-hmm.
there is a middle ground, and that's
Yeah.
being raised out of obligation.
Oh, okay.
The middle ground is obligation. I'm not going to be cruel to you,
Mm-hmm.
but also I don't necessarily know how to love you on that end of the spectrum, but I'm going to make sure that you are taken care of.
Okay, Denzel.
You are fed, you are cleaned, all of that kind of stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure you able to be who you going to be, but I don't know how to love you in that way. So I can't necessarily give you the love that you need, but I am going to love you out of obligation because I am obligated to make sure that you are well taken care of and your well-being is my responsibility.
Okay, Fences. I'm
But
seeing you.
see, I don't even remember Fences, but
Yep.
we was having that conversation.
That's what he told him in the thing. He said, "You don't like me. I ain't gotta like you. I don't go to work because I like you. I don't feed you because I like you." It was a whole speech.
Well, shit, there it is. But that was like I had to look that up. Like, what is the middle ground?
Mm-hmm.
What is the other side of it? Like, what's the other side? Because we got neglect and we got love, but the middle ground is obligation.
Yep.
And then there's a few sprinkles.
That made the kid feel like I shouldn't even be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you really just doing this because you made a mistake. Like that's how.
Or because you didn't ask to be here, so I got to do what I got to do.
And I used to laugh.
I was going to say that obligation sounds a lot like that resentment. Those seem to be right in that same area.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like it's some varying differences there, but it's maybe on the same wavelength,
same neighborhood.
I used to laugh at the Gen Zers when they was like, "Yo, mom, I ain't asked to be here. Why I gotta do this, that, and the third?" I totally get it now. Like they really truly feel like, bro, I ain't asked you to have sex. I ain't asked you to give birth. Like I've heard some Gen Zers like, you should have gotten an abortion. I'm like, whoa. It's like, nah, like if I was them, I would have did that. You know? I'm like, y'all insane. Like, okay. But it's on the card. You respect her for giving you the love that she knew while we learning what pure. Yeah, absolutely. I respect my mama 110% for that.
Absolutely.
Because we had that long conversation, and I saw my mom cry, like because of a conversation we had. Like I've seen her cry because my dad wasn't here and she was going through the shit. But for me and her to have that emotional conversation, and she's like, I didn't know that's how you felt or what you were going through because she was busy in survival mode, made me understand a whole lot more where my mom came from.
Oh, and I would definitely encourage you learning more about your mom as a person before she became your mother.
I'll be asking questions, but she from that era where they don't talk about what we don't talk about Bruno.
Explain to her like why. And I tell people that it's important to know your parent as a person before they became your parents, simply because like they were genuinely people, and I encourage it so much because I only had a small window to learn so much about my mom. Yeah. And when I started inquiring, then it was cut short. So learn your parent as people before they were your parent, because sometimes the shit that they had to go through or dealt with before they became your parent will help you understand why they loved you the way that they did, or why they, operate the way that they did. Because one thing that helped me in my healing was becoming a plant mom. And people be like, girl, that's different. No, it ain't.
No, not at all.
Because I learned, like, just like parents learn, what plants need what things. Some plants need more water. Some need more sun. Some need to be just left the fuck alone. Some you gotta water them every day. Some sometimes some you gotta sit their ass out in the sun and let them bake and dry till the roots is almost gone, and then water them again.
Some you gotta play some James Brown for them.
Okay, a little Stevie, the Secret
Yeah.
Life of Plants. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it really was that. And so that was how I was able to go through a little bit of my healing and be able to forgive my mama for what she didn't know or for who she was, but also for who I expected her to be in that regard, because it was like, oh, I get it now. So, yeah.
I would agree with
Sunshine,
Leo and
you need
encourage you to do that, George.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking to him. I already understand where you at, baby.
Sunshine, yes. Go talk to your mama, Sunshine.
I tried to have some conversations with that woman, and it's not.
Yeah, and you said that several times that you've tried on several occasions.
Yeah, I got a little avenue. I can get some conversation now. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, go talk to Bertha, Sunshine. Make sure.
Not Bertha.
Get that right. Yeah, they call her Big Bertha in Kentucky. She Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, not the little one. Okay.
Yeah, not the little one. Yep.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
See? Yeah.
Good.
Big Bertha.
I wish I could ask my daddy. I wish I could. My daddy passed when I was like 13, so I wasn't able to even be that in depth.
Yeah, me and my dad, we didn't have the greatest relationship. Like we barely spoke until about 6 months left, and then I heard the rumors, I heard the stories, and then even when he was sick in the hospice, hella people came to see him, and I didn't know who none of these people were. But they all had stories and everything with them. So I think that's the only way I can get connected. I'm going to have to go through them just to have, they may only tell me the good side, but hey, at least I can get some of the side that I couldn't get from. So we got a question. Got a question from the crowd. Can a woman raised by men be in a healthy relationship with a man raised by women?
Can a woman lead that up?
Can
a woman raised by men be in a healthy relationship with a man raised by women?
Sassy ass nigga. Can a sassy nigga and a thug woman be all right? That's what she asked.
With your toxicity.
That's what she asked.
I was gonna say, there's still variables there. Like how was the woman raised by men raised, and how was the man raised by women raised? You know what I mean? And then what other
contributing factors?
Yeah, what other variables come into play there?
Because I was raised by women. That's why I get uber emotional, and then I keep the shit to myself because niggas ain't supposed to be emotional. But yeah, I was raised by a number of women. So and I've been with women who were raised by men, and they ain't for the weak.
Now see, there goes one of them variables right there. So you were raised by women, but you were raised to believe that men ain't supposed to be emotional?
Yeah, because my mom went to the military. So she
that's a variable right there.
Yeah.
So if you're raised by women, are they telling you can't be emotional and don't cry and be a man or whatever? Or are they nurturing your emotional side? That's going to raise two completely different men being raised by women.
Yep. Because my mom, she would have me watching The Godfather, and she'd be quoting, gangster movies because that's all they watched when they was on base. So
damn, was your mama raised by men?
No, not at all. Yep.
But yeah, and then it has to do with, so if a woman raised by men, so is she raised by men who are super overprotective and don't let nobody come near them and whatever, or is she raised by men who show them how to navigate the world and take care of themselves? You know what I mean? Like it could go either way.
And she's definitely her daddy's son. She is definitely her daddy's son. That nigga, yeah, boy. When I first met her, this nigga listened to nothing but like Beanie Siegel, Jay-Z,
Stop biting my
fucking
foot.
3-6 Mafia, nigga, like that's all she was listening to.
I also think that women who are raised by men aren't as emotional as women that are raised by strictly women.
Yep.
Because of that, you know, men are supposed to be emotional. So a lot of those women have a harder time being able to tap into their emotions and express them. But like you said, you were a dude raised by women, and he may fully be aware of his emotions, but also not able to express them. So the variables, depending upon how that relationship may end up going or be, would just be dependent upon what those people dealt with in those homes, but also the work that they've done after the fact. If you know you was raised in a home and you don't communicate well, or you don't express emotions well, then you know it's some work to be done, and you know that a relationship ain't gonna really be a healthy one without all of that. So
yeah, and it's also that whole discussion of people who have a 2-parent household versus a single household. Like
I was
that doesn't.
literally just going to say that because I was raised in a 2-parent household, and look how fucked up I am.
You know what I'm saying? And then, and like my cousins had a 2-parent household, right? And then, I always complain like my dad wasn't around. And I remember this, and rest in peace to my cousin. He would always tell me, like, you complain about your daddy not being there, but just imagine having a daddy there that you didn't want in that house. We always had that argument.
Or one that was there physically but wasn't there present any other way.
Exactly. So yeah, it's
or
different
he was
variables.
there, but he was a fuck nigga and he was beating on your mama. Or, there's variables.
Right. Yeah, it's always gonna be a variable of some sort. So, but if it's the absolute perfect world, yes, they can coexist. It's just the roles gonna be flipped, almost like when the couple we saw, the trans couple, the woman turned into a man and the man turned into a woman, and they got together. It's just the same thing. You remember that? Do not make me pull that video back up.
No, I remember, but my
So yeah. But yeah, man. All right.
I mean, I think anybody who's willing to do the work on themselves can have a healthy relationship with somebody who's willing to work on themselves.
Absolutely.
You gotta be willing to do the work. And if you're not the one doing the work, you gotta be willing to accept them for doing the work.
Yeah, but if you ain't doing the work, that might be a red flag too, because
it could be, but
do you not need work? Did you already do the work, or do you just refuse to do the work?
Right. Product of divorced parents, 2 households with 1 parent remarried and a step parent who's a weirdo. And she survived. She a little weird, but she survived. But yeah, like if you do the work, or if you want them to do the work, that's what I should say. If you want the person to do the work, you got to accept the fact that they're doing the work and start from where the work started. There you go. Because if you don't, then what was the point even? That's like going to McDonald's and saying, I asked for cheese on my burger. You ain't give me no cheese, but you ate the burger anyway. Like, bro, like why you ask them to fix it and then they try to fix it and you just gonna eat the food anyway. So that's my word for the night.
That's fair.
Yep. So I don't have no more. I just felt like podding tonight, and it felt good to pod. And there's no such thing as 50-50.
That was some good conversation.
There's no such thing as 50-50, people. I will say that. So if you ever go onto a podcast and they're talking about 50-50 relationship, cut it off, because there's no such thing. If you have ever been in a real relationship, it sways. It's a seesaw. So it's never. Sometimes it's 100-0. It just be like that sometimes. So there you go.
But it shouldn't stay like that. It should be 100-0
Yeah,
one way,
if it's
100-0 the other way, 80-20.
if it's 100-0 for like 3 years, then yeah, you might want to walk off.
Yeah. That part.
3 years. You should have walked away 3 years ago.
3 days, nigga. 3
Well,
days.
I'm saying, like, let's
Right.
say somebody gets sick or something, and the other person has to pick up the slack for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, variables. There's a lot of variables.
But even with the 100 and 0, it should never be 0 because you still got some shit to give, even if it ain't.
What am I giving?
You still. Hey, if you ain't working, you better get in there and clean up that house. Clean up that house. Y'all seen Everybody Hates Chris when Julius was on strike? And that nigga was in there cleaning, cooking, doing laundry. Rochelle felt the way. She's ready for that nigga to go back to work. But it should never be 0.
70-50. Oh, that's that Louisville math right there. 70-50.
20-30.
Yeah, that Louisville math serious. Okay.
Now you talking about people that don't fully care about each other, because somebody giving 20, somebody giving 30.
I've seen that though.
Why y'all even?
I've seen that though. 2 raggedy people together, they be in love. 2 raggedy people be in love. They ain't got it, but they got each other.
Them be the ones fighting over each other and don't even really like each other. They just toxic, trauma bonding and shit.
Yep. Because their income just get them above the poverty line, so they're like, we just gonna be here. All right.
We fuck that.
He on the fries. She worked the register. We all right. We go.
And we out here paying $100 in rent.
Come home like, why you home? They ain't give me no shifts.
Man, hell nah. Get on gone.
And if you do get shifts, I ain't mad at you. I used to get shifts too. But I'm just saying, after a while, I do something. Okay. Start get on fries, get the register, you know, become assistant manager, then the big bucks roll in. All right. See? 2 raggedy people together.
That's wild as hell, though.
It be
I mean, I get it, but I'm like, damn, it's really out here, huh? It's really rough out here in the street.
Yeah. And don't let her become manager. Now he mad. So you
Pop
better
up,
than me.
okay.
You think you better than me now?
Go on in the show.
Think you better than me?
Because what?
Like, listen here, Reggie. Don't come in on Monday. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Stupid. Hey, y'all. Hey.
The fries cold, Reggie.
Follow your girl on TikTok at The Real Leo Rochelle, DAREAL, Leo Rochelle at the end. Go follow me. My new page is up, and I don't have no videos up there yet, but go follow me. I got content loading on the way. Make sure y'all check out PGC, PGC After Dark, and PGC Media. We got other stuff coming down the pipeline, y'all. It's a lot of work. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's a lot of work to keep things going, but we like Eddie Kendricks. We gonna keep on trucking. All right. So check us out on all your podcast streaming platforms. Make sure you connect with us. Hit us up. DM me. You can hit me up. I always tell y'all can hit me up in my inbox, all of that good stuff. But talk to me nice. But other than that, I hope y'all have a great evening. And whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass, y'all. Do it with your whole ass. Peace.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook, a.k.a. Xtina McCrazy on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. Yeah. Go forward with kindness and love, and most importantly, empathy this week. And go check out McCrazy's place.
Yeah. Shout out to Reggie on the fries.
No. Get your mouth off.
Yeah, check out McCrazy's place. Because on June 17th, you'll see this beautiful face on there. With me and my platonic life partner, best friend. We gonna be on there cutting it up. Shout out to the Crazies for having us. Also buy the merch. The Crazy got merch. You know what I mean, I'm wearing the merch today.
Hey, I didn't even realize you got my face on.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Leo. Shout out to PGC Media. All that good stuff for allowing us to pod and all that good things. First and foremost, if you want to learn how to do this thing that we do, come holler at me and Leo. We got you. Classes. We got classes. We're not gonna hit you in the head either. We're gonna give you nice, decent price. Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you. We're not gonna hit you in the head. We got the decent price. Come on through, help us out. If you're in the Baltimore area, July 12th, we're having a pitch day. Come on down, pitch your show, pitch your idea to us. We'll give you some advice. And the grand prize winner will get 4. You heard me, 4 hours of free studio time at Sarkarian Studios. If you don't live in Baltimore, don't worry. We're gonna have a virtual one. Okay, we're gonna have a virtual one, and you get 4 hours of StreamYard time. Come on, man, you can't beat that. So stay tuned for that. No tequila this week because Shay got stuck at work. Toxicology comes back in July. PGC comes back on Tuesday. I'll be on there. Check the face. The nasty rich aunties, they be back. And yeah, you know how I always said, man, go forth with your whole ass.
Yeah.
And y'all can't beat this nigga. Okay? Y'all can't beat this nigga.
What?
I'm just saying. I gotta remind them daily because they keep putting videos out. So.
Yeah, not 100 of y'all cannot beat that big ass fucking silverback.
No. He is 450.
But go on and try if you want to. Survival of the fittest and shit.
You know how I know y'all can't beat him? Because if Chris put her dog in the middle of a park, all y'all running. Okay? And her dog ain't gonna bite y'all. And y'all still gonna run. So ain't none of y'all beating this nigga. But
if you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.